Welcome on in, Sky. It's definitely been a while there. And that ZME controller, it almost doesn't sound like Yoder, but it could be. I mean, that's the only one that I know that you know. I don't know if you know many others there. Alright, so did a little look around this airport here to try and figure out where the hell to park. At least a citation. And, you know, this isn't exactly a terminal, but I think it's like an FBO right here. I'm not 100% sure. It's just the sim has a terminal thing, whatever you call it there. Yeah, I'm blanking on what it's called. But so, we're parking up here. It's up at the north end of the field, apron 2. Out of Fort McMurray. I don't even know if there's ATC on here right now. I looked, and there was really only center. Okay, so there's Edmonton and Calgary. Well, I guess I'm going somewhere where there's not really ATC right now. Eh, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, I was also trying to look around on Navigraph up here, and it wasn't really telling me much. So, we're just up here at the North Terminal, which, oh, dang it, I closed Google Earth. Go back to this. Oh, come on. Most of the time you can type in an airport code. Not all the time, but most of the time you can. And it'll go right to that airport. So down here, you know, there's the terminal spots there. There's also these spots here, which could also be used. But then I went up north here where, some place right there. I mean, this almost looks just like FBO parking right there, if you ask me. Except for planes, it's not, I don't know. And there was like helicopter stuff over here. You got some like helicopter stuff there. I think that's probably private hangars slash dirt parking. Don't really have that many hangars there, it seems, at least small ones. Little T hangars. Yeah, so I decided just to park up north here. I don't even know if that's proper, but it's what I'm doing. And if I go to... oh, dang it, why do both of these have new tab? So today we're going to go from Fort McMurray up to Yellowknife. Looks like a bit of low weather, so the plan will probably be to pack enough fuel to come back to Fort McMurray. Just because of that low weather. I mean, technically... What's my, what's the charts read there? I'm trying to remember where exactly it is. It's up there. So, what are our minimums? Because technically, you're not supposed to depart if, you know, it's known the airport's going to be below minimums and stuff. So, I guess if you plan, you know, you look at your weather, and the weather should lift by the time you get there, then you're probably good. I don't really know, though. But, like, we've got... 250 AGL, 250. I mean, with that 800 feet, I should be perfectly fine. Especially because this plane can take all the lower minimums. So I should be good. So we're gonna go up here. We are a Voyager today. Is it ZF? Yeah. Never remember which is which. Up in Canada half the time. Citation 10. I don't know if it really matters, but winglets. Does it just change? No, both of them are GA. I don't know. Maybe it's slightly different fuel burn. So we're gonna plan. Oh, it already has my alternative CYMM. Hell yeah. So fuel, we're also gonna add. I'm just gonna go ahead and add an extra like 10 minutes. Maybe 15. Because we gotta hold something, but I kind of doubt that. No one's currently flying up there. There's like a couple from Edmonton, one from Calgary. So YSM, bet you that's a Fort Smith VOR there. Yeah. Just because that was the town of Fort Smith there, makes sense. So we're gonna plan 0.98. As usual. Go zoom. does its thing. I don't need really all these overlays and stuff turned on in the sim. Make sure G's is going, because I always forget. Go pre-file. Look at how much fuel we're doing. Or alternate. I assume the winds are really helping us out here. Can I see winds on this? Okay, well still, the winds are probably still helping us out. Not even as much wind up that high. Yes, I guess the winds are a little bit better on the way back, so it gives me less fuel for my alternate. I mean, I guess, okay. Then you probably don't have to do as much in reserves and stuff. I don't know. Drama, how you doing? Block fuel 5349. Alright, sounds good to me. Alright, so pre-filing. Come back over here to Voyager. You know, I need to change this to something else. There is a thing with VATSIM radar where if you put it in there correctly, it will show like the airline and stuff. I've seen it, I just don't really remember, and I don't know how to look it up either. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, actually. Registration. My usual one. All the other numbers were looking fine. En route time, about an hour. Huh. We're filed. We'll come back down here. Remember to connect to VATSIM. VPilot's not even open. I can just get that open there. Hey, tree 41. C750. There we go. Anyone else around? There is, I can't really see him. You know, it's kind of funny to me is how on VATSIM here, you know, they, as far as I know, they can't see your person walking around or anything like that. So you could technically just walk out into the runway in the first-person view. Just, you know, watch the planes land. Something you definitely couldn't do in real life. There's a pin I had to pull, right? Oh, that's the starship, I think. Although, most planes have a pin, they just don't simulate it, but the starship does. What the heck? I could have sworn I just saw the thing move a whole bunch there. Suspension. That's what it is. Alright, so we're in the cabin now. That door closed. And I can't get ground power here. That's alright. Import, apply. Honestly, I may even go more than that. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, is my hardware set up correctly? Because it doesn't always do it by default, which is kind of stupid. Like, it's supposed to in this sim. Now we're good. Then I will check here. Nope, I don't need a starter. And I'm thinking later if I have time. I think Jeffrey B might be controlling later. I don't know. He's flying into, I guess, somewhere the flying club is going to fly into next week. And he's doing it today because he won't be available then. Alright, let me come over here, go ahead and get the APU on. Get it spooling up. Oh wait, I technically can't even do that. Wait a second. Normally you're supposed to wait to know that, but because of me having it set up... Actually, no, it still says heading fail. I might have to wait. I thought I had it set to, like, instant or something, but I guess not. Nope, fast. Don't know how long that's supposed to take, but, you know. Just means I might need to go kind of reset it up later. Alright, down here. I got a nav. Simbrief. Recall. There's our whole one waypoint. Actually, there's a departure out here, isn't there? Or is there not? There might not be. There's a few. Looks like... depends on the runway. Our winds are 330 at 7. So that means it's coming from, like, this direction. And so... I'll plan for Vic2 1. Maintain 5,000. Alright. Bet you it's all 5,000. Still failed. I'll have to figure that one out. But our departure off of 26. Of course, I haven't listened to the ADA shit, and I'm already plugging this in, and I probably should listen to that. Let's do that real quick. I know they have one online. 128.5. And to COM.
Wind 310 at 7. Visibility 9er. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 8. Dew point 2. Altimeter 29er 84. ISR approach ILS or nav or visual runway 26. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Left turn. Landing runway 26. Departure runway 26 advise on initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
Quebec.
Seed McMurray Airport 8. It is information Quebec 2300 Zulu. Wind 310 at 7. Visibility 9er. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 8. Dew point 2. Altimeter 29er 84. ISR approach ILS or nav or visual runway 26. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 26.
Alright, we have Quebec. Oh wait, standby power. That's why stuff wasn't working there. Wait a second. I seem to forget standby power about 50% of the time.
Air Canada 785, say indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed is 2...
Yeah, we'll turn him down for a minute.
270.
Air Canada 785, speed 2.
Still gotta turn him down later. Alright, so... got all that. There it is. So let's see, 260 off departure, or 255 actually. Of course, we're flying GPS, but you know, generally it's a good idea to have your heading still plugged in. 255. That departure, of course, no external power. Performance. Take a look at it all. Outsider temperature is 8 degrees. Negative 32. Wait, what? Oh, up at 0. I was about to say 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Is there really that much of a difference between positive 0 or no 0 and positive 8?
Air Canada 212 Heavy, and Center today, squawk code 0750.
So a difference of 8 degrees Celsius is like 70 Fahrenheit. What the hell? That's crazy, bro. Wait, actually, wait. This might have it wrong, because it's saying negative. That's supposed to be positive 32. Just doing a long one for me. Okay. Yeah, this thing seems to be weird. It's got negative 32 for some reason in there. And that's supposed to be positive 32. Anyways. Oh, crap, it right in the wind. Well, D8 I'm lazy. 310, it's 7 now. It's changed a little bit. I did write down the altimeter, 29084. Oh, I bet you I flew this down in South America last. So it's in hectopascals.
Air Canada 212 Heavy, you're identified. Information, hotel, current in Calgary, flying runway 35.
Identified. 984. There we go. Do I have to go over there too? No, I don't. I thought I did for some reason.
Yep, right. Thanks for hotel.
And we'll go confirm. There's our numbers. I like to put it in both sides though. Parted to hit both. Wait. MKJP. That's down in the Caribbean, right? Kingston. Dang, you've been going a while then. What time does their event end down there? Their Sunday. Or no. It's not Sunday. What time did their event end down there? I was about to say Sunday service, but no, that's not it. Was 1900 to 22. I assume that's Eastern time, right? Dang, so you must have got out of there a little bit early then. Which I think I'm set. Should probably get my clearance here. Which the only thing I need is the squawk code. Third to Yellowknife. Vic 2-1 departure, flight plan route. Runway 26. I need to like always rethink in my brain how the Canadian clearances go. But it's 26. And that's squawk code. I think that's it, right? It's information, go back. Let me turn up his volume before I call him. I made that mistake before of not turning it up first.
EVA 646 Heavy, traffic at your 12 o'clock in 5 miles is a same direction, 777, 2000 above, no factor.
Well, I'd say there is a factor there because wake turbulence.
Air Canada 771, you're identified, information, hotels, current in Calgary, plan runway 35 right.
Hotel on board and 35 right, Air Canada.
Center K-Force 3361.
I always find it interesting that Center assigns runways to a lot of these places in
Canforce 3361 Heavy.
mostly everywhere outside the U.S., I think.
Good evening, squawk code 0754.
I mean, part of that is because they assign runway-dependent arrivals. I don't think Canada does runway-dependent arrivals, right? Not, well, not all the time, but sometimes maybe.
Roger, squawk 0754 for Canforce 3361 Heavy.
And we're on the ground, Fort McMurray. Of course, you know, it's a good idea to tell them where to look. Edmonton Center, Voyager Tree 4-1 on the ground, Fort McMurray with Quebec, West IFR Yellowknife.
Voyager 341, Edmonton Center, good evening. You're clear to the Yellowknife Airport by the Vic 21 departure, flight plan route, departure runway 26, squawk 0222.
Backwood Yellowknife, Vic 21 departure, flight plan route, runway 26, squawking 0222, Voyager Tree 41.
Voyager 341, read back correct. Thanks for Quebec. Start of your discretion, call for taxi.
Roger. Let's see what
In Air Canada 212 Heavy, one ready
RNAV
descent,
approach.
14,000
Runway
feet,
8, so
Calgary
it's
altimeter
VMC.
2999.
You have to
One
land
ready,
at
14, 14,000,
CAG.
altimeter
Worked with
2999, Air
me.
Canada 212.
Avians never had a divert.
Cam Force 3361 Heavy.
Lucky for you, we're landing
Gulf,
2-6.
current Edmonton, plan runway 30.
Roger, plan runway 30.
They're using
and,
2-6 here,
reporting out
so
from Adelaide, top of descent.
good luck. So
Cam Force
it's 2-6 right now.
Heavy, one ready descent, 14,000. The
And,
altimeter
clear skies.
2993.
Yeah,
Roger,
and clear skies.
3 and when ready, 14,000.
So you're good. You could also request 2-6 circle to 8. I think. No, they don't have circling minimums on here. So I mean, you could, I think. But you would only be able to go down to... I don't actually know. 2,400? Maybe? Because they don't have circling minimums on here? I mean, I think technically you can, but like a situation where you would use circle to land, the clouds are probably too low
Charlie
anyways.
25 Charlie Heavy, not a problem. Let me know when you're back.
Okay, 25.
Procedure turn not authorized. Oh. Interesting.
WestJet 240, information hotel is current in Calgary.
Oh
Plan
shit, I
runway
forgot to get more
35
water.
right.
I have water, but I need to get more.
We got hotel expecting 35 right, switch at 240.
So let me go do that before I start the
hotel.
engines here. We'll be right back.
EVA 646 Heavy, Mach decimal 83 or less. EVA 646 Heavy, Mach decimal 83 or less. WestJet 240, when ready, descend 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
14,000 ready session 2999, WestJet 240.
Alright, water is attained. Let's get some engines started here. There we go. Start on the left.
Edmonton Center, County 529. We're going to be requested around 40 minutes out of contact if possible.
Yeah, County 529
If
heavy. Just let me know when you're back.
Roger, that's appreciated. We'll go in the 5 and back, County 529.
Is the syrup loaded up? I don't know.
In the airborne 4500 climbing 230.
If it's sticky in the back of a private jet, it's probably a different kind of sticky.
Climb to level 230.
Climb 230, Golf Bravo Romeo India.
Not the kind of
And you're
sticky
gonna-
that the crew wants to clean up.
Bravo Romeo India, turn left heading 230.
Left 230, Bravo Romeo India.
Bravo, Romeo, India. Huh. There you go,
Edmonton
off.
Center, hello, Transat 7926, flight level 360.
Transat
Jeez, I don't know how to
7926.
make it
Edmonton Center,
bearable.
Good evening, score code 0716.
Say again, the spot for Transat 78926, sorry about
I'm gonna
Or is it
take a left turn.
0716? 0716.
Why not go on?
0716 on the box, Transat 793.
Bravo Romeo India, turn left direct
There.
antidote course.
Just kind
Left
of
anti-tank
turn
course,
to the
Bravo Romeo
left
India.
instead of the right. I guess I'd be blowing the terminal, or the place a little less by going left instead of right. I don't know.
Eva 646 heavy, Edmonton Center.
Someone's not responding. That's not good. Alright, speed brakes, they're showing up.
M1 Center for my India 237.
Maria 237 heavy, go ahead.
That'd be a second for me, I guess.
Maria 237 heavy, Edmonton Center, go ahead. Air Canada 785, same Mach number.
Going in Mach 79.
At Air Canada 785, maintain Mach decimal 79 or greater.
Maintain decimal 79.
I see a malicious one just entered Canada,
WestJet 108, Mach decimal 79 or less.
but not the part of Canada I'm in.
Thank you.
Let me do a check here. You know, sometimes the sim doesn't have taxiways correct and stuff, so I like to look. Sometimes. And Edmonton Center, Voyager 341 apron 2, short of Delta, right for taxi.
Voyager 341, check the code 0222.
Ah, shit. He's right. And I'm not even doing mode Charlie because this thing doesn't like to do mode Charlie sometimes. No, it should be good.
Voyager
It defaults
341,
to
runway
it.
26, the forward marine altimeter 2984, taxi apron 2 at your discretion, Golf, Foxtrot, hold short runway 26.
Paper Charter Strifen, Golf, Foxtrot, runway 26, Voyager 341. Yeah, he's right. I got it wrong.
Transat
I forgot.
7926, you're identified, information hotels, current in Calgary, plan runway 35 right.
That long shadow.
Transit
Meaning the sun's going down
7926,
soon.
Summit Center.
Let's go ahead for Transit 7926.
Information Hotel is current in Calgary. Plan runway 35 right.
Hotel and 35 right for Transit 7926.
Alright, let me check the reversers here.
Charlie 25 Charlie back.
Charlie 25 Charlie Heavy, thanks.
Yeah, I guess they don't work like they do in real life, where you'll kind of... It'll start yawing you to the left or right a little bit. It's not really doing that for me here. Okay, whatever.
Westjet 240, contact carrier arrivals now 125.9. Have a good
Your
night.
oatmeal additives next to the oatmeal.
5.9. See you, Westjet 240.
Air Canada 212 Heavy, same for you. Contact carrier arrivals 125.9. Have a good night.
125.9 for Canada 212. Thanks, see you.
Yeah.
Of course, the thing's not really updated for me here. Actually, let me make sure I have that one waypoint in from the departure. Yes, I do. We're good. Alright, so runway heading, arming the VNAV and the nav. Light level change on the way out. Once we get up to speed and autopilot's activated. But it's on the counter.
Voyager 341, call me airborne. The wind's 310 at 7. Clear for takeoff, runway 26.
Go airborne, runway 26, clear for takeoff, Voyager 341.
Bravo Romeo India, information hotels, current in Calgary. Plan runway 35 right.
Oh shoot, I'm going the wrong
Hotel
way.
35 right,
That
Bravo Media.
is an intersection.
Air Canada 771, when ready to send 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
Almost went the wrong way.
When ready down to 14,000, copy altimeter.
See, my tablet updated like right when I was going to turn. If only those signs were kind of more up to date. I mean, there is a thing I could buy from, I think it's still Black Square, but I really don't have the money for that. I'm trying to pay off the fucking student loans and stuff now, and honestly, I'm having to pay more than the stream even gets each month, so that's not great.
On
All the
runway
lights are on.
26.
EVA 646 Heavy, go ahead.
Heavy request 15 on a cockpit.
Why is it no takeoff?
Yeah, EVA 646 Heavy. Maintain Mach decimal 8
Oh, my trim. It's
left
way
approval,
different than
turn back.
usual. Oh, probably because of my flaps. I usually have my flaps set higher. That's why.
Thanks.
Hey, Edmonton, good evening. Air Canada 220 and 370. We have hotel on board.
Air Canada 220 at the center. Good evening. Thanks for hotel. Squawk code 1002.
1002.
Keep raising taxes, yeah. Rotate. Tap the brakes.
Air Canada 220, you're identified. Plan runway 35 right in Calgary.
We plan 35 right. Air Canada 220. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Can Force 3361 Heavy, what approach are you planning for Edmonton?
The ILS for 3361.
Roger.
Yeah, for Air Canada 220, we'll take the ILS 35 right as well.
Air Canada 220, I'll pass it off. You can plan the ILS runway 35 right.
That's perfect, thank you, sir.
Yeah, Voyager 341, we're 2,400 climbing.
Voyager 341, identified, right turn, direct Fort Smith, VOR on course, Yankee Sierra Mike, and climb level 400.
Right turn, direct Fort Smith, climb level 400, Voyager 341.
Air Canada 199, you're leaving from airspace, Vancouver Center South Line, surrounds terminate, officially enter frequency, have a good night.
Over to en route, thanks, have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Did I fuck up?
Yeah.
I might have slightly. God dang it, we'll keep the climb going. And then it's approximately north from here. Get the turn going at least. It didn't plug in correctly, I think. Oh wait, you know what it is? I'm stupid. Because I didn't hit direct. And I can't, okay. You're not active. Okay, great. Yeah, it's not letting me... Oh, there it goes. Okay. This is a weird one here. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Direct. ISM. There we go. Now I got it. About 90% of Canadian maple syrup production is done in Quebec. Ah. Skyman, you tripping over me flying out of Fort Smith, an international airport? Or Fort McMurray, I mean? But then Fort Smith VOR up here? You know, it's not the Fort Smith you're probably used to.
237 heavy, you're leaving from airspace, solid
You're
center
used
South
to...
Line, surrounds terminate, officially on frequency,
to
have a
this
good night.
one. This Fort
Thanks for
Smith.
service 122, have a good afternoon.
You too, yeah.
We're going to the,
Air Canada 220, when ready to send, flight level 230.
right white north version.
220, Air Canada 220, thank you.
Ooh, and I'm technically going through... Oh, it's a blasting area. Okay. So on my way back, you know, we might be doing a bit better on how high we climb. I mean, for now, 400, it's almost always an initial climb. When you look up your performance charts, you could go higher. Is it not gonna let me hit the progress button? That's great. Feel like I broke the plane. It's either that or there's so little waypoints, it just doesn't know what to do. What I am gonna do is come over here. Gosh. I know they have an ATIS online up here. 128.4. Can I hear it yet? Probably not. Yeah, nothing. That's fine. Oh, and there's a tower that just came online at Fort McMurray as I left. Bruh. Oh, two of, no, never mind, it's just one. I thought there was two of them. So Melissa's one gets some tower service out of there. And look at this, I'm not the only one going to Yellowknife. There's two others that'll get there around the same time. It's kind of why I took the extra 15 minutes of fuel, because you know, Yellowknife is way out there. I'm gonna turn down the sim audio real quick.
Cat Force 3361 Heavy.
So
Contact
apparently-
arrivals now 120.5. Have a good night.
Washington Center is going to come up with a new thing soon.
Yeah.
Scheduled ATC bookings. You can book sessions up to 2 hours long. I find that a fucking insult, I'll be honest. You know what's funny is their minimum controlling time for the quarter is 3 hours. So, like, you couldn't even schedule that. If you were to do all 3 hours all at once, like I usually do. Usually.
Transat 7926, when ready to send 14,000. The Calgary altimeter 2999.
14,000 transit.
Also, Scott, I just realized you abbreviated Razorback to RZR. What are you, lazy and don't want to type out the whole thing? Yeah. Are you currently driving? Actually, you wouldn't be doing the emojis if you're driving. The emotes. Look at that. Pretty good right there. Oh, I'm not standard altimeter. Whoops. Now the question is, am I gonna get there faster than the Air Canada and the WestJet that's going there? My current ground speed, no. Could always speed it up and climb slower. Add an extra 20 knots. Yeah, because I have a whole headwind right now, too. Actually, don't I usually climb out at Mach 0.8? 0.8. I don't know how to manually get it to switch between airspeed and Mach number. Actually, I have no idea how to manually do that.
Voyager 341, Mach decimal 79 or greater.
7.9 or greater, Voyager 3 41. Wow, I'm 0.8 right now. My normal climb is 0.8, but then I don't know. Do I have my cruise one sit in there? 0.9. I think he's trying to get me there before them or something. Or he's trying to sequence me to be in the middle of the two. I don't know.
Air Canada 771, contact cavalry arrivals 125.9. Have a good night.
Actually, don't know.
125.9, good night.
But now that we're doing Mach number in the climb, the airspeed will keep going down as we climb.
Air Canada 220, descend 14,000, the calendar altimeter 2999.
Oh, Air Canada 420, of course.
2999.
420, coming from Copenhagen.
220, thank you.
There's sometimes I want to do some of them long-haul flights, but then I don't at the same time, because, you know, I'm sitting here using my PC for that one thing for an extended period of time. You know, it's not the greatest thing ever. These dudes doing Hawaii to LAX. Oh, that one's mostly fine to me. It's still slightly too long for me to do. But I wouldn't mind doing that much. It's the things like crossing the Atlantic and longer flights than that are like eh. I mean, crossing the Pacific from Hawaii, that's like 4 or 5 hours. I mean, that's not the worst, but I still don't really want to do it. I'd still rather not. So, you know, since the controller wants me 0.9 or greater, or 0.79, oh, come on, bro. Oh, I know I did wrong here. Delete that. Alright, back to here. I was going climb. Even though I think I'm pretty close. We'll go 0.82 for the rest of the climb. Even though it's not that much further. I think this controller knows that I'm just gonna, like, go zoom once I get to cruise. Because I guess he's seen some citation 10s in his days. I have to. I don't have control. Oh, you saw a guy the other night. Oh, you already said the camera was flying, but it was 8 hours. He starts the flight, goes to bed, comes back 20 minutes before top of descent. What the hell? I don't know about cutting it that close,
Bravo
though.
Romeo India, when ready to send 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
So the fun in
When
that
ready 14,000, altimeter 2999, Bravo Romeo India.
is you fly the departure, which is one of the fun parts.
Once again, I'm 205 Super with you, climbing through 17,000 for flight level 210, direct Dumra.
And then you
Number
fly
205
the
Super,
arrival,
Center, hello again, climb flight level 380.
and approach, and
Flight
landing,
level 380, I'm 205 Super.
which is yet more of the fun parts. You get to connect airports that otherwise you wouldn't really fly to. Lots of people do that. Fats Plaza, I think it's messed up. Yeah. Then there's you also doing these longer flights, but you're at least sitting there attentive. For the most part. Sometimes you go take a smoke break and stuff for 20 minutes in my airspace. Or no. You make popcorn in my airspace for 20 minutes. There we go. Now we're doing 0.9. I could do 9.1. I don't like to ride it all the way up to the red pole. What's my ground speed? 511. Hell yeah. Should I go faster?
Air Canada 220, contact Calgary arrival 125.9.
I'm gonna go faster.
125.9, Canada 220, thanks for the service, good night, sir.
Thanks for flying, yeah.
So to start doing landing predictions. So I did the whole landing predictions thing years ago. But then that software started to bug out and stuff. And I've yet to find a software that actually does it well. In a way where I'm okay with it. Yeah, there's some that exists out there. Like there's Sim Toolkit Pro, I think. That one I never was able to get working correctly. Because I did try that one. I think that one came down to that you have to like set up your flight every single time. And I'm like, bro, I just want to set it and forget it. That's what was good about the program that I used to use, and it used to power the overlay too. But then, yeah, it started to bug out various different things. It was old, hadn't been updated in years. But the thing is, it worked. That's like the best kind of software, the software you find that's years old, but it works. Well, assuming there's no major bugs in it or something that causes issues. Alright, can I hear that ATIS yet?
Yellowknife Airport 8 is information Bravo 2300 Zulu. Wind 300.
It's about to change, though.
Visibility 15.
I think.
Ceiling 600 broken. 1,300.
Voyager 341, information,
Temperature 0.
Bravo, current Yellowknife, plan runway 34.
IFR
34, Voyager 341.
Air Canada 785, same for you, information Bravo, current Yellowknife, plan runway 34.
Contact. Landing runway 34. Departure runway 34. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo. Yellowknife
Must be
Airport
flying the X.
information.
Yeah, and it's a fun plane.
00 Zulu. Wind 300 at 9er.
It goes
Visibility
fast.
15. Ceiling 600 broken. 1,300 overcast. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2986. IFR approach ILS or NAP Yankee or RNAP Zulu or visual runway 34. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 34. Departure runway 34. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
I need to get the temperature here that I missed.
Yellowknife Airport 8 is information Bravo 2300 Zulu. Wind 300 at Niner. Visibility 15. Ceiling 600 broken. 1300 overcast. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2986. IFR approach ILS or NAP Yankee or NAP Zulu or visual runway 34. Pilot.
Although, I'll let the ATIS change over, which will happen in a couple minutes or something, and let them know I have the new one. Look at this, I'm actually doing the landing calculations way before I need to, for once. I'm not on final. Oh dang it, I didn't really have anything here. Runway. You're not active, damn it. Okay. Because the airport's not in there for some reason. What was it, ZR? No, that's not it. ZF. You know, god dang it. Did it, like, screw up and not have my arrival airport in there? Not active. That's not good. Alright, let me, stick that in heading for now. So it doesn't start to fuck me up. I'll just have to kind of manually fly it for now. There's that arrival. There we go. Now the runway. Now the stuff is in there. Runway 34. Pull up my charts. Alright, so there's ILS Zulu 34. It's got the whole transition and all that on it. So we'll...
Bravo Romeo India, contact
that's
carrier
RF.
arrivals now, 125.9. Have a good night.
25.9 Bravo Media. Thank you for it.
Air Transat 7926, same for you.
Pepka.
Contact carrier arrivals 125.9. Thanks for flying. Calgary, have a good night.
125.9, Transat 2926, 7926, thanks for you.
Yeah.
Edmonton Center, Canada TG4 heavy
And
climbing.
technically...
Or 18,000 climbing and flight level 1210.
supposed to have that in there. The
Air
discontinuity would
Canada
kind of stay.
224 heavy, Edmonton
I can
Center, good
sequence
evening.
that direct
Climb flight level
later.
340.
Just after
Level
Fort Smith, supposed to go
340
direct field.
TG4.
Alright, new ATIS?
6. IFR approach ILS or NAP Yankee or NAP Zulu or visual runway 34. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested
not
approach on
ILS
initial
Zulu? Wait a second.
contact. Landing runway 34. Departure runway 34. Advise
ILS
on
RNAV Yankee
initial
or
contact. You
RNAV
have
Zulu
information.
or Visual
Bravo.
34. Okay. I didn't listen to that
Yellowknife
part.
Airport 8 is information Bravo 2300 Zulu. Wind 300 at Niner. Visibility 15.
I'm doing the RNAV Zulu
Ceiling
then.
600 broken. 1300 overcast. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2986. IFR approach ILS or NAP Yankee or NAP Zulu or visual runway 34. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 34. Departure runway 34. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
Well, I guess it's still Bravo, even though it's an hour old, but...
Yellowknife
okay.
Airport 8 is information Bravo 2300 Zulu. Wind 300 at Niner. Visibility 15. Ceiling 600 broken. 1,300 overcast.
This... Oh, my speed changed. That's not supposed to be it. Still don't think. There you go.
Edmonton Center, November 24660 with you passing 9,900 for flight level 210.
November 24660, Edmonton Center, good evening. Climb for level 310.
Let's see, if I come down here, look at that spy. ETA is 26 Zulu, and theirs is 30. Huh. And Edmonton, Voyager Tree 41, we have information Bravo. Request the Arno Zulu runway Tree 4.
Yeah, Voyager 341, thanks for Bravo. Check the RNAV Zulu 34. When able, proceed direct Nalvo, November Alpha Lima Victor Oscar for the RNAV.
Wait, what? Hey, can you repeat the spelling of that? I don't see it on the Arnav Zulu 34.
Yeah, this is off it's the right initial approach fix on the side there. It's Nalvo, November Alpha Lima Victor Oscar.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm looking at the wrong side of the runway there. Actually, proceed direct Pebga, Papa Echo Papa Golf Alpha.
Direct Pepka, Voyager Tree 41.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the other side.
Bruh, I'm sitting here like, where the hell is that?
Voyager 341, proceed direct on tax, Oscar Mike Tango Alpha X-ray.
Direct Optech, Voyager Tree 41. I'm just sitting there like, the fuck? I was trying to figure out which chart it was on so I could tell him which one it was. And then, of course, it was the last one I looked at. Of the 4 runways.
Air Canada 785, plan the RNAV Zulu, runway 34, approach via OMTAX, and when able, proceed direct OMTAX of Oscar Mike Tango Alpha X-ray.
That's the RNAV Zulu for 34, and we'll proceed direct OMTAX for Air Canada 785. And Edmonton Center, EDAIR 646, we're back in the cockpit. We'd like to request that flight level 350.
EVA 646 Heavy. Just step up to the climb. We'll get your climb in about 10 minutes.
Roger.
WestJet 108, information Bravo is current in the Yellowknife plan, runway 34.
Pick up Bravo, it's by 34, WestJet 108.
WestJet 108, plan the RNAV Zulu, runway 34, approach into Yellowknife via OMTAX, and when able, proceed direct OMTAX, Oscar Mike Tango Alpha X-ray.
Correct OMTAX for the RNAV Zulu, runway 34, WestJet 108.
Roger.
Edmonton Center, Connie 529 is back.
Connie 529 Heavy, thanks, welcome back.
Alright, almost to my top of the set there.
EVA 646 Heavy, Mach decimal 82 or less.
Was that decimal 82 or less for 646?
Yeah, correct.
Roger, decimal 82 or less.
Correct. You know, I'm not even sure if there's technically an official way to say correct in the US. I think it's different with every controller. Could be wrong now.
Center, good evening. This is WestJet 204 at the flight
It
level
really depends on what I'm feeling that
170.
day. As to what I say.
WestJet 204 into center, good evening. Climb flight level 340.
Climbing to flight level 340, WestJet 204.
I should probably tell him top of descent. Hey, Voyager 341 at top of descent.
Voyager 341, right and ready to send 14,000, the yellowknife altimeter 2986.
Send the 14,286 Voyager 341.
Air Canada 785, one ready to send 14,000, the yellowknife altimeter 2986.
I'm ready to send 14,000 in Canada.
Vina Avance.
Voyager 341 in the transition speed 270 or greater.
270 greater in the transition. Voyager 341. Orbits.
Air Canada 785 in the transition speed 270.
300.
Transition speed 270.
Perfectly fine with me. Oh, you know what? Let me go. Landing here. What? Oh, it got rid of all my information. Dang it. I guess when I went and redid the whole flight plan there a minute ago, it got rid of all my stuff. There, 130, 125. I think that's not unusual at all, those numbers.
Jet 8854 at 17,100, descending 16,000.
Jazz 8854 into center, good evening. Descend 16,000.
I really wish I could do a standby there, but no. For our minimums, though, radio altimeter 200. And it's the same over there. You know what, let me give her a little more juice in the descent here. One of these days I want to go around to like a bunch of these little fields up here in Canada around the Yellowknife area. I mean, none of them are towered or anything. I don't think. Yeah, I'm 99% sure that one's not. No winter maintenance, oof. So I guess don't go there in the winter.
Air Canada 224 Heavy, leave my airspace, Vancouver Center is offline. Surveillance terminates, switch to the on frequency, have a good night.
Switch to on route frequency, Air Canada 224 next week.
Thanks for flying, see ya. Jazz 8854, proceed direct to ad box.
Oh, apparently there was someone having trouble with their autopilot and the controller helped them out with it a minute ago. Keep checking for an update to the Aegis, but it's still 2300.
Edmonton Center, malicious launch, flight level 280, about 100 miles southeast of the pass VOR.
Delicious 1, Edmonton Center, hello, spark code 0513.
I know that voice.
0513, North 1.
Huh. Guess Edmonton covers that area above or below, so now I don't even know what it would be. Actually, I can check. That's some radar. I just forget they have that. As it loads. There's a large airspace there they cover.
And WestJet
All the way up to the
2311
North
Heavy,
Pole.
not a problem. Spark code 0373.
It keeps on going.
Malicious 1, you're identified, thanks.
Ah, so I guess he does. Go there.
Voyager
Alright.
341, descend 3000.
Send 3,000, Voyager 341. Send 3,000.
WestJet 108 request.
I always find it interesting how some controllers here in
Sorry, I
Canada,
thought I gave it to you. When ready, descend 14,000. The Edmonton
They'll
altimeter 299. Sorry, the
start
Yellowknife
out
altimeter
with
2986.
341, but then they'll just change to 341, and like I didn't even start the 341 most of the time. I guess they just default to that because maybe it's the U.S. A lot of U.S. pilots coming up here or something. I don't know. Or if they know you're American, they might switch to it.
Eva 646 Heavy, I was just looking at that. You're still a little bit, or you're going the same speed as the traffic that's at your 12 o'clock and about 5 miles in front. Are you able to reduce Mach decimal 81 or less, and then you can have to climb that?
Roger, we'll take decimal 81 and then climb up to 350 after that.
Alrighty there, 646 Heavy, works with me. Mach decimal 81 or less, and climb level 350.
We, run button. We lost one of the pilots going to Yellowknife. There's some people there that probably haven't filed new stuff yet.
Just got to wait and see.
It's on the ground.
WestJet 2311 Heavy, you're identified. Information hotels, current and Calgary. Plan runway 35 right.
We have a hotel on board. We'll fly.
You know, I almost want to fly more north in Canada than this, but at the same time, I don't know how that really works. Because, you know, it's non-radar then. Like, what, do I just tell them I'm taking a certain approach to an airport or whatever? I don't know. Do we then treat him as just a radio as in he can't actually control? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just information only at that point. I have no idea how they do that here in
358 on the island.
VATCAN.
Roger.
Bro, Microsoft be sending out emails. I don't want Copilot and stuff. I literally have that like disabled on this computer. Before I ever even signed onto the computer, it was removed. Thanks to some, like, network administrator kind of features they have in Windows. You can have it like auto set up certain things during the install process. Just using a little XML document.
Center, this is Cut 3106 radar contact.
Voyager 341, resume normal speed, thanks for your help.
Normal speed, we're just going to stand at this speed for Voyager 341.
Roger.
My plane goes quick.
Pacific Airlines 3106, obviously your call is different, sorry about that. Climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Cut 3106.
Sorry, is that Pacifica?
Yes, yes.
Huh.
Roger. WestJet 204, you leave from aerospace. Vancouver Center is offline. Surveillance terminates. Switch to the armed frequency.
The code is PIC. What is he, pilot in charge? Pilot in command?
Jet 204. Yeah.
Let me look up, see if that's an actual code at all.
See ya.
Edmund Sender, good evening. This is November 208, November Juliet. We're 10 miles south of Red Deer. We plan to land there. I want to land there.
Yeah, November 208, November Juliet. Edmonton Center, hello. Currently information...
oh yeah, it is. It's a Vietnamese airline.
Information... Oscar's current in red gear and runway 34. Join the left downwind for runway 35. Join left downwind for runway 35 and call me midfield.
Left downwind for runway 35 for November 208, November Juliet.
Oh, Red Deer, right there in the middle of all the airports. I guess he saw he was going there and just to put a natus up.
Send 3,000.
3,000, what's it, 128?
And now there's like 50 miles between me and the WestJet back here. Pretty good. Up, wait, we're through the flight levels. It is now 8.6. I totally could have been descending faster than this. But the plane just defaults to these numbers, and I don't feel like changing it half the time.
2 leg. Tango, Uniform, Lima, Alpha, Golf.
Direct 2 lag, English 1.
Edmonton Center, good evening, November 621 Charlie Hotel, passing 2,900.
November 621 Charlie Hotel, Edmonton Center, good evening. Proceed direct Bija on course. Climb flight level 200 on your identified.
Hey, climb flight level 200, direct beach, November 621 Charlie Hotel.
Oh, I know that guy. It's cross hyper.
Voyager 341, via on-tax, you cleared the Yellowknife Arnett Zulu, runway 34 approach.
I'm tasked with the Yellowknife Arnett Zulu, runway 34 approach, Voyager 341.
Jazz 8854, when ready, descend 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999. 299. WestJet 2311 Heavy, when ready, descend 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
Yeah, the 14,000, WestJet 2311 Heavy.
November 27 Tango Hotel, hello. Center, are you providing top down for White Horse? Thank you.
Yep, there's a top down control for White Horse. Thank you. No problem.
Oh, yeah, there is, he's got an ATIS out there. Bro, there must be some stuff in Euroscope. They can just, like, automatically put an ATIS up anywhere, like, very easily like that. For me, I gotta, like, actually think about it, and... I mean, I can easily change ATISes around, but it's still, I just gotta think about it and all this. Go over to the other program, and... Must be much easier in Euroscope. It's kind of crazy. I'm on a 300 glide slope right now, but I still have 86% into. .66% in one. Yeah, we're nowhere near idle. Oh, maybe a little bit actually. We're not up near one of the D10s at least, at all. And I probably can't even see that other traffic that's around, right? Probably won't even show me. Go. Actually, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll do the preview thing, even though it's not like a ground-based nav aid type approach. Still useful. And now it's slowing down to 250. Makes me feel like if the weather station is busted here, since the last weather report was 2300Z. Or just the feed from the weather station to TheFatRat. Could be either way, I don't know.
November 24660, request to wait 5 minutes.
And we're starting to get to the tops of the clouds.
And November 24660, not a problem, let me know when you're back.
I will report when we're back 660.
Jazz 8854, contact Cavalry Rebels 125.9.
November 27 Tango Hotel requesting push and start, stand 0 at Whitehorse.
I don't know if Whitehorse is towered or not. Could be wrong.
And I don't have anyone on the ground at Whitehorse. Can you make sure that you're connected not as an observer?
Oof.
Yes, let me double check that for you.
Through 6,000. Let me share arm the approach. Let's see here. So it'll be tax at or above.
Okay, I'm connected not as an observer.
November 27 Tango Hotel. I don't have a flight plan for you, so follow the flight plan and then I can get the push and start after that.
Copy.
Delta 76, Hamilton Center.
Of course people aren't responding. Ooh, can I put the chart up here? I don't know if I can. There we go. Then we got the Canadian version of the chart. I'm gonna stay 250 for a minute because I don't really need to slow down. This plane slows down very easily. Since we're going into the clouds, let me start dimming some of the screens. It will start to get darker. Is there any max speed? There's technically a max 210 on the feeder legs, but I don't see anything where it says anything about going straight in like this. So I assume the 210 is so you can make the turning radius for the approach. I don't see nothing.
Feed report on Heavy leave from Aerospace Vancouver Center South Line, surveillance terminus, officially on frequency 122. Have a good night.
122 to report on have a good night.
November 24, sorry, you're AFK, never mind.
Oh fuck, I never actually did the approach. So 2100 is... It's technically at that point where could the approach. So yeah, let me reduce it to 210 here. And then we'll drop it down to 2100. Now that we're past that fix.
Pacifica 3106, we're having some autopilot issues. Is there any way that we can get down to CYMN?
Yeah, Pacifica 3106. You can divert to McFarmer if you'd like. Would you like to file a flight plan, or would you prefer just radar vectors for now and then getting direct to an approach fix?
Just radar vectors for now. Pacifica 3106.
Alright, Pacifica 3106, you're clear to the Fort McMurray Airport via present position of radar vectors. Maintain flight level 380.
Maintain flight level 380, Pacifica 3106.
Delta 76, checking in.
Delta 76, Edmonton Center, hello. I don't have a proper flight plan for you. If you're going to fly IFR, you have to file a proper flight plan. So get that filed and then call me again.
I did file a flight plan.
You filed an incorrect flight plan. You don't have a waypoint in there. You have to file a correct flight plan if you're going to spawn in the air, or you can disconnect.
Oof. I mean, technically, if you're low level, that's not improper. Alright, my throttle. Still doesn't clear me to land, which isn't great.
Cable system, Air 1046, 14,000 for passing 14,000 for 200.
Air Canada 46, Edmonton Center, good evening, climb flight level 240.
240,
Voyager 341, sorry for the late call, just dealing with the supervisor there. The Yellowknife winds are 300 at 9, clear to land, runway 34.
Clear land 34, it's understandable, Voyager 341.
Air Canada 420 Heavy, wet ready descent 14,000. The
someone had to get well up there.
2999.
Oh shit, I didn't have second to last notch of flaps there.
3, 4.
But I should have.
WestJet 108, via on taxi cleared the Yellowknife Arnhem Zulu runway 34 approach.
Yeah, I'm taxi clear on Zulu runway 34, WestJet 108.
Air Canada 420 Heavy, information, hotels, current in Calgary, plan runway 35 right.
Hotel 35 right,
Edmund Center, good afternoon, Air Canada 240, flight level 370.
Yep, I flared
Air
way
Canada 240,
too
into
much
center
there.
today, call code 0534.
0534 for Canada, 240.
Luckily, there's still plenty of runway here.
November 208, November Juliet, Edmonton Center.
Edmond Center, I'm sorry, I got disconnected, I don't know why. I went around because I didn't have clearance now.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Just join the left-hand circuit for runway 34 and call me turning final.
Let's hand downwind for runway 34, call you on final. November 208, November Juliet.
Sir, how is the next? Runway 35, call me final, runway 35.
Runway 35 for November 208,
Alright,
November
Alpha.
Juliet.
Don't know which airplane we're parking.
6 we're back.
Be honest, doesn't
November
matter.
24660, thanks, welcome back. Information, Romeo's current in McMurray, plan runway 26.
Alright, we'll get that information. We'll plan runway 26 for November 24660.
Air Canada 240, you're identified, thanks. Information, Golf is current in Edmonton, plan runway 30.
Golf,
Yes,
Angle, plan
I
runway
should say I'm just
30,
parking,
again 240.
Voyager 341,
Hey,
welcome to Yellowknife, where are you parking?
let's just go apron 1 for Voyager 341.
Voyager 341, taxi Alpha, apron 1 at your discretion, thanks for flying, have a good night.
Alpha, apron 1 our discretion, and you'll hear from us shortly for Voyager 341.
Hope to see you soon.
See you soon. Missed it as heating up supper. Well, you missed a lot because I flared way too hard.
Climb flight level 360.
Luckily, didn't result in that bad of a landing. Just a little bit longer of a landing, but that's fine. This plane can easily take a longer landing.
Edmonton United 764, flight level 380.
United 764, into center, today's squawk code 0573.
0573 United 764.
Did I butter it? I don't know if I did. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah, not really.
United 764, identified information, hotels, current in Calgary, plan runway 35 right. When ready, descend 14,000, the altimeter 2999.
Alright, we have information hotel and ready to send 14,000 United 764.
WestJet 2311 Heavy, contact Calgary Ravels 125.9.
Wrong way. Oh, shoot, it's not even on, so it wouldn't even start.
WestJet 108. The
And
Yellowknife
I'm gonna
winds are
cut the
3009,
left
and
engine.
quarter line runway 34.
7934 West at 138.
Howdy, Center Airsprint 553, just departing.
146 for level 1. Airsprint 553, into center, great evening. Climb flight level 400. November 24660, when ready to send 14,000.
392, not sure top. 182, 1.18. Huh.
Send 4,000, or was that what, 16,000? Not send the sales again, sorry.
2984.
Alright, we'll go ahead and open the door for any of you guys that want to go out and take a piss break or something. And I'm gonna go take my own break, so I will be right back.
November 208, November Juliet. The red deer winds are 3004, clear to land runway 35.
Clear to land runway 35, November 208, November 2.
Pacific 3106, sorry, just so busy there. Turn right heading 030, send 14,000, the former altimeter 2984. And then information, Romeo is current, land runway 26.
Can you repeat the, flight level and runway real quick?
Yeah, Pacific 3106, I'll give it all you one more time because there's so much right turn, heading 030, send 14,000 on 2984, runway 26, and information Romeo is current.
Turn right heading 030, descend to 14,000 and runway 26, right?
Yep, that's all correct, thanks. Pacifica 3106, unable lemon out approach planning. November 24660, what approach planning?
We're planning ILS 26, November 24660.
Alright, November 24660, proceed direct Lee Slut, Lima Echo Sierra Uniform Tango for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Direct set for the ILS 26, November 24660.
Roger. Air Canada 46, information hotels current in Calgary, plan runway 35 right.
Edmondson, the runway 35, vacated, November 208, November Juliet.
November 208, November Juliet, welcome to Red Deer Taxi Alpha, and apron 1 at your discretion, or sorry, any apron you'd like at your discretion. Have a good night.
Have a good night, November 208, November Juliet.
Yeah.
Confirm descend down to 14,000.
Correct. November 24660, now descend 8,000.
8,000 for November 24660.
Air Canada 240 heavy, sorry, 420 heavy, contact carrier out 25.9, have a good night.
That 4
Last was Air Canada 420 heavy, contact carrier 125.9. In Air Canada 240, this one's for you. We'll have web ready to set 14,000, DM altimeter 2993.
already descend 40,000 Air Canada.
Air Canada 46, one ready to set 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
Ready down to 14,000.
WestJet 108. Oh, you're not done yet, never mind.
Hey, so JJ. How's that scenery at Raleigh? Because I thought the one that was available is a not very good payware. Right? Or is there a new one? Ooh, it must have been the guy that came in behind me. Not making the intersection, going full length.
WestJet 108.
Or no, he didn't make it.
Taxi Alpha, apron your discretion, have a good night. Pacifica 106, plan the ILS from my 26 approach for
Alright, so let's go plan this next flight.
Playing close to runway 26.
So we're going Yellowknife to Edmonton. I could also go Calgary, but that's a lot farther.
Proceed direct Echo.
Like I think another like 100 miles or
Lima,
something. Maybe.
Sierra.
Yeah, probably.
What was that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you look at the approach, the IAF, it's Lisa, Lima, Echo, Uniform, sorry, Lima, Echo, Sierra, Uniform, Tango.
BYA 341. Going CYZF. CYEG.
Air Canada 46, confirm when ready 14,000. Sorry, just double checking.
Nope, thank you.
Alright, so not much to this one. Just basically direct the route. Is that normal? I mean, I guess it is. Every single one of these here, they're not even taking a transition on the arrival. Oh, because there is none. Literally just starting from there. Okay, that makes a little more sense then. I thought I was doing something wrong. So like Calgary is our alternate. But we'd have the fuel to get there. And you know, I'm not even gonna add any ADC fuel. It should be fine. But Mach 90. We'll see what altitude it gives me. I don't know what it'll do.
Malicious 1, information. Romeo's current North Marine, climb runway 2.
39. Well, once I get up there, we'll look at the numbers. And I'm most likely going up to like 49. Or 47? No, 49. Yeah, because
Oh shit, 1514, you live from
it's just barely an eastbound altitude there. Bro, it's a spaceship. Dude, I can even ask for 5-1. No one's gonna be up there. No one's gonna hit me. He might just give it to me. You know?
Yeah.
Gotta disconnect first. File. Connect. There we go.
Pacific 3106, did you figure out the direct?
Same thing, CJ3, OSS3,
Yes, I did Pacifica.
So, it's not that it suggests that.
If you put the approach in, just go direct.
I'm pretty sure it's that it uses these as like initial altitudes and stuff. And when you actually go look at the performance tables, you can go higher once you get up to those altitudes and make sure you're good. I think that's how it's supposed to work. At least that's what I assume. I don't actually know.
Eva 112 Heavy, Emerson Center, good evening. Climb level 2, sorry, you already got up to it, but climb level 210.
Roger, climb level 210, Eva 112.
Alright, we're good, hell yeah. Flight plan. Where'd that come from? I guess I gotta... You know, that's probably the final approach fix, or the missed approach point, I guess, or something like that. Alright, our departure's out of here. Yellowknife 2. Maintain 4,000. Let me plug that in before I forget.
Air Canada 46, contact tower now 125.
4,000. 3-4. That one. There we go.
06, descend 8,000.
And then arrival. I don't really know my runway. What is Simbrief suggesting? Simbrief is suggesting 30. So I'll plug that in just so you know we have waypoints, but it may not be exactly right.
November 24660.
I will check the approach when I get closer there. Or maybe I should. Ah, fine. I'll look at the chart. Go back. Arnev Zulu. Oh, I was looking at the wrong waypoints. Okay, whatever. Arnev Zulu, sure. Should you do a flight plan somewhere to... Isn't that around DC? I don't remember what it's called. At least I think. Go to their mid-air flight. Keep it to someplace about 2 hours away. What kind of plane do you want to fly? Take off. Still information Bravo. Jeep, you refer Tuesday. Ah, okay. The event ends at 10 p.m. I guess.
Sorry about that. Turning towards it right now.
Loading that? Alright.
Yeah, I got you going down there.
It's really just whenever they decide to sign off, you know? Sometimes it's early. Ooh, that was a whole bunch of people at once.
FedEx 742 Heavy, Instant Center, Cleveland, climb to level 240. Level 240, FedEx 742. Intersprint 553. I believe you're asking for level 420 there, is that what you're saying? 430. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 420 doesn't exist, so climb level 430.
420 can exist. It's just you have to give it in a block altitude, I think.
EVA 112 Heavy, information. Golf is current and Edmonton, plan runway 30.
Because, bro, if my plane is gonna perform for like one stretch of my flight plan better at 420, I'm gonna ask for it as a pilot, you know?
Air Canada 240, contact Edmonton arrival 120.
Alright, let me get some engines started. Actually, clearance first. Do you have scenery for either of these? Nope, I don't have many sceneries for Canada. I've got Halifax and Toronto, I think. And then there's a good freeway Vancouver. But for all the ones up here in Edmonton Center, I don't have anything. At least not the big airports. They're all paywares, and I think I was talking about it earlier. Yeah, I really don't have the means to be buying that right now.
040, Pacifica 3106.
It's got to start paying the student loan and all that. And that payment takes a little bit more than what I'm making from the stream, so that's not good.
EVA 646 Heavy, knocked out.
I mean, eventually I'll have to go, like, the UPS hub route for a job, or something, which that's a lot of hard work. But, you know, if I have to do it, I have to do it. So he'll do MTV, RN, GKT, and the Comanche. Nice, alright.
Number 6466, we got a Romeo at Fort McMurray.
Thanks.
On the job right now. Bro, I've been on the job hunt for a while. And that's why I'm even considering doing the whole UPS thing. Because that would be like one of the last things I want to do. I mean, the last thing I want to do is work at McDonald's. But then the UPS hub, at least being like the package handler people, you know, if you're someone driving the tugs around or being a marshal or something like that, you know, that's fine. But I think you have to start at the lower positions to even get to that. Getting a trade, but you don't want to do that forever. See, the FA, you know, they just need to hurry up with my ATC application and all that. This government shutdown goes on for much longer. You might try pulling an app from the local ice cream place. Huh.
Pacifica 3106, turn right, heading 0. Sorry, disregard 0.
I guess there's also FBOs and stuff.
40 is good for now.
Like, Atlantic at Louisville. Louisville executive at Bowman. Probably, I think there's a couple other things that happen at Bowman too. I don't really know exactly.
Send 14,000 to the Amazon Spitter 2993.
Oh, alright. Yawning. That's not great. Turn up the audio so we can get the clearance. We're going to CYEG. Edmonton. Via the Yellowknife 2. Flight plan route. Runway, I assume 34. What's the winds right now? 300 at 9er. I mean, I can take 28 if it's not NOTAMed closed or something. I see NOTAMs for this in Naviggraph? I don't think I can on the tablet. 90% wet. Yeah, there's nothing about it being closed or anything. So... all the taxiways are wet. So I guess, you know what I gotta do? I gotta come up here. I gotta go... take off... wet. Density altitude negative 902. Oh, dang. I don't even know if that changed the numbers really at all, to be honest. Alright, it's still information Bravo. Going and checking it. So, I mean, I can do 2.8. That's also a better taxi coming into here. There's no other aircraft around, so it's just me. Doesn't really matter. In Edmonton, Voyager 341 on the ground, Yellowknife with Bravo request IFR to Edmonton.
Voyager 341, Edmonton Center. Hello again. You're cleared to the Edmonton Airport via the Yellowknife 2 departure. Flight plan route. Departure runway 34, squawk 1021.
At Edmonton, Yellowknife 2, flight plan route. Runway 34, squawking 1021, Voyager 341. 102. Not gonna let me forget that this time. And I guess he's dealing with stuff. Oh, there's maybe getting a relief controller. It looks like. So he's giving him a little brief. They're gonna do a flight plan. We'll go ahead and just start up the right. Never got to read back correct or anything.
Pacifica 3106, descend 6000.
Descend 6000, Pacifica 3106.
November 24660, contact former Marine Tower 18.1. Have a good night. Thanks for flying.
118.1, thanks for it. You have a good one, November 24660.
FedEx 742 Heavy, when ready to send 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 2999.
Descend 14,000, altimeter 2999, UPS 742 Heavy.
Malicious 1, descend 4,000.
Technic identifies a single and you'll get more than enough government assistance. Oh my god.
EVA 112 Heavy, contact Edmonton arrivals 120.5. Have a good night.
That's crazy, bro.
20.5, have a good night. EVA 112.
Actually, not nav. It's just a heading we fly off the runway. Which is 340, we've got that in. We got the code, we're squawking mode Charlie. I think we're good. There's the big wigs with the big money, yeah. Is it starting to snow a little bit? I think it might be. Wait, I don't need this. Just getting ourselves turned around, ready to go. And Edmonton Voyager Tree 41, apron 1, request taxi.
Voyager 341, runway 34, altimeter 2986, taxi apron 1, your discretion. Alpha, backtrack, runway 34, call ready.
There's runway Tree 4, apron 1, our discretion. Alpha, backtrack, Tree 4, old port ready, Voyager Tree 41. New controller.
Pacifica 3106, fly heading 075.
It's like sleeting, I guess.
Flight
Snow
heading
and rain.
375, flight vector final. Pacifica 3106.
075 for Pacifica 3106.
075, sorry.
And malicious 1, best forward speed, please.
Best forward speed, malicious 1.
Does he just want to see what his best forward speed is or something? I don't know if it's actually needed. Or maybe the tower's closing soon,
Calgary arrival,
or
125.9, thanks for flying, see ya.
they're trying to fit Malicious 1 in front of the Pacifica. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Malicious 1 is still 50 miles out. Unless my thing's not updated.
Approaching runways.
Makes me wonder if he's actually trying to fit him in there. I don't know. But you descended pretty early, too.
On runway 16.
That's gonna take me a minute to get down to the end of this runway, because of course, runway left behind is runway you could have used. And I'm in a jet, not in like a little prop, so...
3106, just have an F-16 that's, I'm going to sequencing you in behind, so expect a turn in about 5 miles.
Turn about 5 miles behind an S-16, Pacifica 3106.
Oh. So he wants you doing Mach 9.8 at 5,000 feet. Huh. Hopefully Malicious 1 is recording. I kind of want to watch this video later.
Approach request for 26.
Kind of visual, 26, malicious 1.
Malicious 1, thanks. The field is directly at your 12 o'clock, approximately 30 miles. Advise the field and say.
Wilco, malicious 1.
It's just like, I'm gonna put the F-16 in front of you, even though that F-16 was 50 miles out 2 minutes ago. Huh. Although technically, it should be 250 below 10, but I'd say the controller gave you permission to go faster than that. He said best forward. Yeah, he did. At least in the U.S. I don't know about Canada. In the U.S., that doesn't relieve you of the 250 below 10, I'm pretty sure. But you're an F-16. You're military. You can do whatever you want.
3106 F-16 at your 10 o'clock, 1,000 below, approximately 5 miles.
Traffic in sight, Pacifica 3106.
Okay, Pacifica 3106, descend 5,000.
5,000, Pacifica 3106.
I think he just wants to see how fast you can go or something.
Switching to gun.
Bruh.
On runway 34.
And Voyager 341 is ready.
Voyager 341, thank you. Call me airborne, winds 300 at 9, clear for takeoff, Yellowknife, runway 34.
Alright, we'll call airborne at 34, clear for takeoff, Voyager 341.
Pacifica 3106, turn left heading 345.
Left heading 345, Pacifica 3106.
Edmonton Center, how they feel in sight, malicious one.
Malicious one, thank you. You cleared the visual runway 26, tower on 18-1. Thanks for flying.
Clear for the visual 26 and over to tower. Thanks to the ATC, malicious one.
Pacifica 3106, keep the left turn heading 270.
Left turn heading 270.
Just so I keep the climb going a little bit. We'll keep
3106.
flaps down for 1 second here.
And Pacifica 3106, expect the ILS for runway 26. I'm going to give you an intercept heading shortly.
There you
go. ILS heading, ILS 26. Got 3106.
And Voyager 341 passing 2,600.
Voyager 341, you're identified. Turn left heading 200 and climb flight level 390.
200, climbing tree at 900, Voyager 341.
And Pacifica 3106, flight present heading to intercept Fort McMurray runway 26 ILS inbound.
Can you say that one more time?
Flight present heading for your intercept. I'll give you a picture.
Roger, Pacifica 3106.
Just Roger. The voice of it, or the, I guess, intentions voice? I don't know. Of a new pilot there.
Voyager 341, direct T-tag on course.
Direct T-tag on course, Voyager 341. Okay, let me actually do it correctly this time. Direct T-tag.
Pacifica 3106, descend 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Pacifica 3106.
I didn't do it right last time.
And Pacific 3106, the field is at your 12 o'clock, approximately 20 miles, if you can report in sight, please.
We have the field in sight, Pacifica 3106.
Okay, Pacifica 3106, you're clear of the visual runway 26 approach.
Look at that, right above the clouds.
Visual runway 26 approach, Pacifica 3106.
9,300. Hey, Jack, do you know if the weather station up at Yellowknife is like offline or something? Because your ATIS was still reading 2300 and it was well past that.
Move forward to USF level 430. Would you be able to give me
I think it's probably still 2300. Let me check. Yeah, it's still reading 2300. It's 2 hours later.
Yeah, respect flight by 3. Yeah, climb flight level 450. 450, sweet.
I'm gonna need to one-up that guy here in a minute once I can get up and get my performance numbers. 450, that ain't nothing. That was 490 or 5, maybe 510, I don't know. We'll need to look into the temperatures here. Go find where the heck I put that. God, where is it?
San Francisco 3106, contact Fort McMurray Tower now 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1. Good day. Good night.
Thanks for flying. See you.
Got that there, and then I don't remember.
Oh my God.
Air data, I think, yeah. Negative 10 deviation. And how heavy was I gonna be? At least on takeoff. Of course, I don't. We'll look up en route here in a minute. So 28,845. We'll just round that to 2,800. It'll burn some off. And we're going up to 390 right there.
Emerald Center, Winchester 1511. Fireball 350 descending by except 7 arrival.
Negative 10 ISA.
Western 1511, Edmonton, good evening, Squawk 0665.
The temperature should be around. I think I don't remember if this is negative 10 or if
Good
that's
evening,
negative
Edmonton
10.
Center. Charlie Tango 1 Papa with you, direct Olini, flight level 210.
I don't actually know. So
Okay,
this is
Tango 1 Papa,
47.
Edmonton, good evening, climb flight level 300.
Actually, right now at the current altitude, 16,000. Or we'll go for one that's
Tango 1
closer.
Papa, expect runway 35 right in Calgary,
Climb.
Information Hotel.
19. Or even.
Alright, 35 right at Calgary. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, thank you.
Worship 1511, you're
17
identified.
at that weight,
Hotel in
negative
Calgary,
10.
expect runway 35 right.
It's about there.
No ship 1511, descend 14,000, 14,000.
So if you get this issue, our last updated. Okay.
14,000.
Makes sense.
12999.
So yeah, about there. Then if I go back down to my current cruise, my initial cruise of 390, 28,000 right there. Should be negative 37.
West at 1604, Edmonton Center, good evening. Turn left direct Castro, long course, climb flight level 340.
So we can do. Actually, even one lower. We can do 47. Do 49 would be about right there. 0.8 of 1 in the cruise. Honestly, I do kind of want to go up to 4.1, except I'm too heavy. At least according to these performance tables, I'm too heavy. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my fuel in. Y'all didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. The 4.7 might be my cruise for now, just because of the weight being a little bit higher. I'll be Mach 0.83. And center Voyager Tree 4-1 request climb at level 470.
Voyager 341, climb flight level 470.
We're climbing 470, Voyager Tree 4-1. There we go, just to, you know, one-up everyone around. I can go higher, just gotta burn off some fuel. Yep. Yeah, we're already kinda seeing curvature there. Kinda. So you're in our cruise. We're 0.83. That's indicated of 214, but I usually put it a little higher. Just to make sure it doesn't only capture the indicated, but captures the Mach number. We're going up to 470. .70 as well there. There we go, we're good. And I'm not standard altimeter. We could have seen that one coming. Great Slave Lake. I didn't know that's what that was called.
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, we're approaching our top of descent.
Tango 1 Papa, when ready to send 14,000, Calgary altimeter 2 and a bunch of 9s.
2 and a bunch of 9s.
14,000 and altimeter 2 and a bunch of 9s, Charlie Tango 1.
That's funny.
Connie 529, you're leaving my airspace. Winnipeg Center's offline. Surveillance terminates. Monitor en route 122.8. 10 going.
Yeah, Jack was on center. I saw the name was Jack, and so the username Jack, you know, the numbers add up there. Or I guess the letters add up.
Eva 646, you're leaving my airspace. Winnipeg Center is offline. Surveillance terminates.
How you
Monitor en route 122.8. See ya.
Welcome in. Oh, I could have sworn there was an Edmonton approach, or an Edmonton arrival. But now there's not. Dang. That sucks.
Sorry about that.
You bet. Have a good one.
There's some screenshots there. Yeah, plane's definitely looking good. We'll see you, Kenny. Alright, how's our weight change coming along? It's going good. I bet by the time I get to 4.7, I'll be at least close enough to climb up to 4.90. In which case, I'm gonna do it. There's this thing I thought that was going to be happening 10:30 at night, but no, it's happening 10:30 in the morning. I don't feel like waking up for that. Dang it. I didn't realize there's no PM or AM, it's 24-hour clock.
0312.
I was sitting here waiting for a thing. I look at the timer for it. It says 13 hours. I'm like, what the hell?
Radar, Air Canada 331, flight level 370. Air Canada 331, Edmonton, good evening. Squawk 0433. Squawk 0433, Air Canada 331. Air Canada 227, you're identified. 8 is Juliet, is current, landing 35 right.
6,000 feet to go in the climb.
Aircat 227, roger.
We got 50 minutes until I hit that waypoint on the arrival.
Aircat 331, you're identified. 8 is Juliet, current, landing 35 right.
The waypoint after that, I had to be below level 190.
Landing 35 right, Juliet is current.
I'm gonna do. No performance, descent. Can I go for a 4 degree? We'll see how that does. Also, 330.
Radar, can I expect EQVAP 7 arrival? Air Canada 331? Yeah, Air Canada 331, expect the EQVAP 7. Roger.
Pretty sure you file your arrivals and stuff, don't you, in Canada? Well, not departures, but arrivals, because they're all runway independent, right? Oh, I thought you did, because everyone does.
Calgary arrivals now 125.9. See ya.
125.9.
Because there was even one time I didn't file it on purpose because I thought that was the case. And the controller, you know, didn't even realize it didn't have an arrival. Okay. Whatever. I mean, departures, yeah, I understand not filing those because they're almost always runway dependent in Canada, but arrivals,
15 left, Calgary
know.
arrivals now 125.9.
No, IRL, it's usually they give you the arrival. Ah, okay. I mean, I know most countries, yeah, that's the case, they give you the arrival, but the US, no. You just file it. They change it if necessary, which usually is, unless you're going to like a select few airports like Fort Worth or something. They have north and south flow dependent arrivals, but it's not per runway. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't stop you from filing it, because they'll probably just assign you the same one anyways. Because you fly to the same point, like, here, I'm going to Edmonton here. And, you know, it feeds to all runways. So, like, if you file that one, I really doubt they're going to change it unless there is, like, flow management effect or something like that. It's fine if you do exactly. Probably why everyone does. And then the controllers get used to it and and forget to assign someone an arrival when they don't file it, I guess. Alright, let's go down here.
Delta 246 on frequency.
We've got 330 at 5. That's a 30 lander there. I wonder if I can ask them for runway 2. That's closer to parking.
Delta 246 Edmonton.
I don't think I can get their ATIS yet. Yeah, I can't get it yet on Vatsimir. So on Navigraph, it's departure runway 2, arrival runway 30. So I could ask them, hey, can I get the what's the weather like? Can I get the visual approach runway 2? Understand it's currently an arrival runway. Just easier for parking. We can go with that. Because if I land 30, that's a whole taxi there.
Side level 330, I cannot 331. I'm not 230 for Canada 331.
And I am now at 470. Down here, relook at some of the numbers.
Level 390.
Oh, wait, it's 6 on the ISO deviation now.
Delta 246, Edmonton, good evening, squawk 0751.
Sorry sir, can you repeat that? Delta 246.
Delta 246, squawk 0751.
I'm barely even supposed to be here at all now, actually. Because that ISO deviation changed.
Delta 246, squawk 0751, 390 right now.
Delta 246, Edmonton, good evening, you're identified. Current information in Edmonton is Alpha, expect runway 30.
There's technically no numbers for this. I don't know why, it goes... Like it just feels like it skips some numbers
sorry sir, can you type to me? Because my speaker has something wrong. It's so weird.
Going as far north as possible, really.
Delta 246, expect runway 30 in Edmonton.
Let me see if I go to performance here.
Runway
It's probably not going to like me.
See
if I can do 0.85. Yeah, I've thought about trying to go really north, but then
Roger, runway 30, information Alpha.
I almost don't want to
Delta
because I
Super.
don't really know how it works with the whole non-radar up higher, up more north. I mean, you're going to Fort Simpson there, right? Are you the guy going there?
14,000, Calgary altimeter 29999.
So I mean, this is VATSIM, you know, everything works top down. I don't know, does the controller then become basically just a flight service station giving information? Do they still clear you for your approach or do anything like that? Is it kind of like, well, yeah, I know some guys, they flew from alert over several different legs down to like Yellowknife. Or ask them about it all, I don't know. But yeah, and then you only get radar service above certain altitudes. I looked it up one time and I forget what it was. I looked up the actual documentation for it. I don't remember exactly what all it was. I think it's like 280 or something way up north. Yeah, I really don't remember. 240 maybe, the little section? Yeah, I don't remember it all. Gonna be daylight when you arrive? No, I mean, you're a PC-12, but you have 200 miles to go. That's like an hour. Then there's me up here playing with how fast can I go. Oh, wait, oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy then. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Where the heck are you? Oh, are you ASP? I don't know what call sign that is.
The number is 621 Charlie Hotel. Do you need the weather in Fort Simpson?
Yeah, I can go faster than this.
61 Charlie Hotel, Edmonton.
Right, 7.
61 Charlie Hotel, sorry, I couldn't find my push to talk button.
Oh, no worries. Do you need the weather in Fort Simpson?
Maybe. I'm going to try running another one because I got one from like 2.5 hours ago. I'll see if I can get a more up-to-date one.
Yeah, okay, let me know. I've got one from 0100.
Yeah, the only one I'm getting out of there is from 2300. So yeah, if you do have an updated one, I'll take it.
Yeah, I've got weather at 0100 Zulu, winds 130 at 3, variable 080 to 160, 15 statute miles, visibility overcast at 2200, temperature 2, dew point -2, altimeter 2984.
Oh, hell yeah, I can still get up to that speed.
Okay, it's winds 130 at 3, 15 miles visibility, overcast at 2200, temperature 2, dew point -2, altimeter 2984.
Know if he needs to read it back. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome. And one able advise your planned approach.
We'll do the RNAV 14, 61 Charlie Hotel.
Okay, 61 Charlie Hotel, one able to proceed direct
It's really repeating
Tango
back to
Echo
controller.
X-ray Alpha Delta.
It's not the ATIS, I don't think? Or is it NACE also
Tango
up there?
Tango Echo X-ray Alpha Delta, 61 Charlie Hotel.
I don't know. Or an AWAS? One of the two. You still don't need to read it back either way. It's, you know, it's one of those things, it's purely information, you don't need to read it back.
Delta 246, request dismissed.
Delta 246, one ready to send 12,000, Edmonton altimeter 2993.
Unless you're in Europe, they make you read back the altimeter, which I've never really understood. Or not altimeter, the Q and H.
Request further descent, Air Canada 331.
Yeah, Air Canada 331, you were cleared to flight level 230.
Alright, 230, Air Canada 331. I heard 330 before, sorry.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. Actually, you can go down to 14,000, 14,000, Calgary altimeter 2999.
QNH 2999 and 14,000.
Head tracker, yeah. It's mostly used when I'm doing my approach and stuff. So I'm just looking around making you guys dizzy or something. How do I find it? I like it. You can get one of the. This thing has a wire on it. I don't even know if you could really see that in the camera. You can get ones that are battery powered, but of course they're a little heavier in your head and all that. Because what it is, there's 3, I guess, ultraviolet LEDs or something in this. I think. And the camera can see that.
Advise your planned approach for runway 30.
The special camera there.
Can you use L03 for approaching progress to the 2.6?
Yeah, ILS to RNS Zulu on Yankee Yankee for runway 30.
Roger, we'll use LS and runway 30 for the 2.6.
Alright, so I'm gonna look up both the ILS 02
ILS 35 right, flag
and 30.
Second 331, thanks, check the ILS 34 right.
So I'm gonna plug in 30 by default. If they say no, they say no.
And Delta 246, expect the ILS runway 30.
Roger, Delta 246.
So let me see if I actually have that plugged in. I don't know if I did. 30, yes. Let me change this to the ILS.
United 2320 Heavy, Edmonton Center, good evening, squawk 0664.
From Lob T.
0664, United 2320 Heavy.
Shit. I'm not going direct. There. Tag.
2320 Heavy, you're identified, information Juliet, current to Calgary, landing 35 right. Landing 35 right.
Oh shoot, it started to go off course a little bit.
Sorry, United 2320.
So I forgot to hit heading mode.
And United 2320, when ready, descend flight level 230. 230, United 2320. Western 1604, information Juliet, current in Calgary, 35 right.
We have Juliet on board, 35 right in Calgary.
I don't know why, I feel like it's slowly rotating to the right when it's not. I mean, maybe it is, I don't even know. You know, I guess when I'm up high and references are not there.
Air Canada 227, Calgary arrivals now 125.9. Thanks for flying, yeah.
125.9, thanks for the year.
Yes, I don't think I'm gonna climb up any higher here, just because of the weight. I mean, I'm assuming it's total weight and not zero fuel weight. I mean, I could be wrong, but no, it's probably total weight in the chart here. They don't actually really say. It just says weight in pounds. Like, if I wanted to go up to 510, I would need to be 25,000 pounds and lower in the ISA deviations. So you gotta be close to empty for that, I feel like.
Edmonton Center, good evening. Canada 245, departed Edmonton, passing 3,500 to 6,000, Gavin 1.
Air Canada 245, Edmonton Center, good evening. You're identified. Turn left heading 260, climb flight level 360.
Left heading 260, climb flight level 360, Air Canada 245.
And Air Canada 331, Calgary arrivals now, 125.9. Thanks for flying, see ya.
125.9, thank you very much.
And I'm
Bye-bye.
hearing nothing. You know, VATSIM has the correct frequency, it's just nothing coming out. Information Alpha. Yeah, VATIS must be busted, because it's showing 2300 there in Edmonton.
And Air Canada 245, continue left turn direct and be on course.
What is it, 0100?
Clear direct and the
0142?
Let
me look up a METAR here in this. So it's 300 at 3. Yeah, I'm still requesting 2. If they'll allow me to do it. We're parking, I think it's apron 2? Or, not 2. Like 3 or 4. I'm actually not sure which one it is. Search it up here. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that's ramp 4.
Center 61 Charlie Hotel. Can we get a cockpit for about 2 minutes?
Ramp 4
Yeah, 21 Charlie Hotel, not a problem.
is FedEx. Or ramp 3, I mean, is FedEx. They have like a 7.6 or something parked there in my... Yeah,
2320, descend 14, 14,000, Calgary altimeter 299er.
Maybe A300? I don't know. It's a bigger plane at least.
299er, altimeter 2320.
Air France 337, Mike, Heavy, Edmonton Center, good evening, squawk is 0403.
I just can't even see my clouds out the window right now. Well, I mean, I can't really see. Oh, I guess I can if I look where I'm not looking at the screens.
Delta 246, descend 7,000.
Descend to 7,000, Delta 246.
That one, yeah.
Air France 337, Mike, you're identified.
Yeah, I can see some clouds out there. Just kinda, sorta, you know.
West at 1604, when ready to send 14,000, Calgary altimeter 299er.
Okay, when ready to send 14,000, altimeter 299.
Center, 61 Charlie Hotel is back.
1 Charlie Hotel, thank you.
Alright, 150 miles, top of descent. That's good. As live things are behind me, it's different METARs around the area that I primarily control on VATSIM. That is Indy Center. And that's all mounted on a sectional. Older, well, multiple sectionals actually that I put together and then had printed. It's mostly homemade. I mean, the lighting kit you can get online, but you know, then I had to go kind of figure out which weather stations I was doing, cut the correct holes, and then I put all the different airspace boundaries on there.
On the Gambit 1 departure from Edmonton. Air Canada 71 Juliet Charlie, Edmonton Center, good evening. You're identified. Climb flight level 210. Climb maintain flight level 210, Air Canada 71 Juliet Charlie.
I go find. Damn, I'm trying to find where my thing is. This. Yes, this does take a second to load here. I mean, this is basically what it looks like, except
Canada,
minus the lights.
71 Juliet Charlie, turn left heading 260.
And the holes in it. I had to stitch together 4 different sectionals to kind of do this. Yeah, if I would have thought of it, I would have also done the tack chart
541 with you out of 14,700 for flight level 210.
for Cincinnati, but I didn't think about it.
541, Edmonton, good evening, climb flight level 360.
I guess maybe the tack chart for Cleveland too, but that one wouldn't have mattered as much. I don't control around there. Or even we've got this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, DIY METAR is what you want to look for the METAR things there. Or for the wiring and all that. Yeah, this is where I was trying to figure out where to put them all and how to wire it. And because of the way I was designing the whole thing,
Charlie, continue the left turn, direct Andy on course.
I was able to use actual inches digitally there. Some of the shorter ones didn't really matter, but the ones that were further apart, yeah, they mattered. Let's see, if I look at the original version I had made here,
Delta 246, descend 5,000.
which is 325 megabyte of an image. It takes a second to load.
United 1655, 11,100 climbing of flight level 210, request flight level 330.
United 1655, Edmonton Center, good evening, climb flight level 330.
And the printing company that I went with
330, United 1655.
for the whole thing,
Saginaw at 6 climbing through 3,400 out of Edmonton.
Turn them down a little bit.
Turn light 6, Edmonton Center, good evening, you're
So
identified.
it took them a little bit to, print it and send it and all that, because they were across the country. And there's a reason for that. I tried to look at a bunch of different printing companies. I had to find one that would do custom dimensions and a larger file size, because even the size that I ended up having to print it was still 100 something megabytes. Yeah, 114 I think is the one that I did there. And like, this is the version that's 300 something. You can zoom in, easily read everything.
125.9.
You can see right there where I tried to stitch two of them together. Didn't do the best job on that line there. But then there's another line, it like is somewhere around here, I think. I'm not even 100% sure, because you can't tell where it is. I did that line pretty perfectly. It's like somewhere in this area going north-south.
26 on McMurray, thanks.
And I'm not even sure where the dividing line is.
No, 6 for flying the ILS. Oh, 6, Roger, thanks.
Can't even tell. I didn't realize there was that little dip between Kentucky and Nashville. Or Kentucky and Tennessee. Huh. Yeah, it took a while to go design all that.
Emirates 267.
Is Emirates not responding?
Emirates 226 Heavy Edmonton.
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good.
And Delta 246, you're cleared the ILS runway 30 approach through that transition.
This is a pilot not paying attention.
For 13, I'm holding at 7,000 now. Delta 246.
Delta 246, descend 5,000 and you're cleared the ILS through that transition.
Descend to 5,000 here to approach Delta 246.
It amazes me the variation between people's readbacks and stuff. You know, good pilot versus pilot that knows what they're, or pilot knows what they're doing versus someone that doesn't. Kind of crazy the difference. Alright, that top of descent. And somewhere around 50 miles. I really wish I could have got 490. But I don't think that's going to be possible today. I don't even know who the guy was that requested 450. Oh, was that, Robin there? Possibly? At 450? And I guess since I set up 4 to your guys, so I'm set with 3.
38, I've got carrier, no voice.
It'll be a little further down the line that I'm descending compared to most people. Especially considering I'm up at 470.
What's at 31?
Above the airliner levels.
Good evening, you're identified. Turn right heading 110, climb flight level 240. Delta 246, Edmonton Tower now, 118.3, thanks for flying, see ya.
For 8.3, see ya. Go down for 50.
Edmonton, Kansas 71 Juliet Charlie, request flight level 350.
71 Juliet Charlie, climb flight level 360 I can give you.
Hey Tim, any chance at flight level 340 for Kansas 71 Juliet Charlie?
Yeah, 340 works, climb flight level 340.
Hey Tim, Clementon, flight level 340 and Edmonton Center, Air Kansas 71 Juliet Charlie would like that as our final level for tonight.
Air Kansas 71 Juliet Charlie, thanks.
Yeah, he's going to Seattle.
Now let's check 3138, proceed direct ad box on course.
Now, am I gonna get descending pilot discretion to 14? Or actually, no. It's not pilot discretion, it's... Oh shit, what is it the Canadians do? And I forgot the words. When ready, that's it, when ready. Send 1 4,000 money to get that, or something else, I don't know.
Good day, Calgary Control, November 282, November, climbing through 5,000 feet.
282 November, Calgary departure, 125.9.
My apologies, 125.9.
Wrong frequency. Huh.
Center, Sir Sprint 553. I seem to have an
And I should probably...
passenger on board. Am I able to divert to Yellowknife here for perspective?
Oh yeah, Sprint 553, not a problem. You can start your descent now to 5,000 Yellowknife altimeter 2986, and expect the island for 34, and I'll just get you the way vector shortly.
It's down to 5,000, and I'll be expecting island runway for Sprint 553. Thank you so much.
Alright, so it's gonna tune the Edmonton Tower 118.3, at least in standby down here. Oh, that's 118.3. There's like, you can type it in digitally, or you can use the old knob. But if you use the old knob, you get your standby frequency you can use.
And Air Sprint 553, you're gonna have the PEPCA transition for the ILS 34. I'm just gonna take you slightly north of the field and then bring you back.
Okay, sounds good. I'll check that guy. And it's, I see on my chart here, I got the Yankers Zulu. Is that anything?
Oh yeah, fly those.
I don't expect the Zulu thing.
Yeah, Voyager 341 approaching top of descent.
Voyager 31, when ready to send 14,000, 14,000, Edmonton altimeter 299er3.
Ready 14,000, 29er 9er tree, Voyager 341. 4,000.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Niner,
You're over to arrival
3.
1.5.9.
The ATIS is still Alpha 2300 Zulu. Now it's 3 hours old, actually. Let's say, you know, let's say I get through like 40,000 or something. By then, should be an updated meter. I'll ask him, hey, what's the current winds? Or what's the more up-to-date winds? And if it's still good, then I'll request normally 2.
Northern Light 6-1 ready to send 14,000, Fort McMurray altimeter 2984.
2984, 1 ready, 14,000, Northern Light 6.
Kind of funny, I still have like 100 miles till I hit the next waypoint there. We'll see if it actually does the whole 4-degree thing, where I don't feel like I'm like half throttle the whole way down. Kind of what I'm trying to do by changing it from a 3 to a 4-degree glide slope. But we have the speed brake if I need to slow down much. We're fine. I mean, it's a little better than what it was before. It was like 66 in 1 and 80 in 2, I think, something like that. It's a little better. The winds at Edmonton were 30012 gust 17. You're definitely lower than that now.
3138, information Juliet's current in Calgary, landing runway 35 right.
Makes me feel like that there's a V8 outage or something, since all the airports are doing that.
What's at 3138, roger, thanks.
Let me check. If I go to the VNAS, it wouldn't be VNAS Discord, it would be in the TheFatRat Discord, I guess.
Good day, Edmonton Center, November 282, November, maintaining at flight level 200.
I'm not saying anything there.
Center, good evening. Information Alpha, current in Edmonton, landing runway 30.
Landing runway 30 with information Alpha, November 282, November.
Airstern 553, see direct Pepka. Direct Pepka, Airstern 553.
I'm waiting for the weather to update in Atom Radar, or not Atom Radar, in Navigraph. It's not really showing up yet. of funny. You can't see the real ATIS on Navigraph. I think there's a website for it, maybe. Could be wrong, but I could have sworn I saw one time. There's a real ATIS for it. A real website.
Yeah.
Now, we'll need to slow down eventually to 210. Yeah, that's not going to be super crazy.
Airstern 553, descend across Tepcat 3000.
Descend across Tepcat 3000.
Edmonton Center, Air Canada 198, 206 miles from Yankee, Quebec, Lima, with you at flight level 330.
Air Canada 198, Edmonton, good evening, Squawk 0134.
Zero 0134, Air Canada 198.
Canada 198, you're identified. What's at 3138 when ready to send 14,000.
Why is it specifically my right engine spooling up?
2999er.
Edmonton Center, Alaska 556 checking, passing 17, Alpha climb follow 210.
Alaska 556, Edmonton, good evening, climb flight level 340.
Climb follow 340, Alaska 5.
Weather's still not updated.
Voyager 341, do you have an approach request for runway 30?
For Voyager 341, just to reduce our taxi time to parking, can we get a visual approach runway 2? We do have information in Alpha.
Voyager 341, yeah, not a problem. Plan for the ILS to expect visual.
Yeah, plan for the ILS to expect the visual Voyager 341. Do you have more up-to-date winds? Because it shows 3 hours old.
I've got 300 as well, gusting 17.
Alright, yeah, I'm showing the same with the 3-hour-old ATIS.
Yeah, I got 23000. I don't have anything newer.
Rip. Well, an hour ago it was 300 with 3, so not too bad. Alright, let me see here. Nav.
Currently 210 with 5 for Edmonton.
Roger. Yeah, I can take the crosswind or the tailwind or whatever.
282 November, when ready to send 14,000 and an altimeter 299.
And actually, technically, it's runway 02.
When ready to send to 14,000 and altimeter 2993. November 282 November.
Northern Light 6, Maria Rouse, 21.
21, have a good night, Northern 6.
JetBlue 234, and Center, good evening, climb flight level 380. And 61 Charlie Hotel, when ready to send 4,000, I'll have now 53.
My discretion down at 4,000, 61 Charlie.
Autopilot is on. For a second I thought it wasn't working right. Alright, so in nav, we're doing the ILS runway 02.
Charlie Hotel, Fort Simpson, altimeter 2984.
1103. Got that plugged in. 020 final approach course. Minimums. 200 AGL. Got that plugged in there. Even though doing the visual.
United 1655, you're leaving my airspace. Winnipeg Center is offline. Surveillance terminates. Monitor en route 122.8. CS.
United 1655.
Alright, navigate. I gotta go set it to the runway.
Voyager 341, descend 5,000.
Send 5,000, Voyager 341. Of which I'm descending a little bit quick. Slow down the descent to catch up with the path there.
Airstern 553, you're clear the ILS runway 34 approach. PEPCA transition.
Alright, cleared ILS 340
Guess I'm doing 500 feet a minute until it catches up.
Edmonton, Center evening, Duke, November 332, Golf Juliet, on the ground at Charlie Yankee, Quebec, requesting IFR plane.
Lethbridge, I've been down there.
332 Golf Juliet, Edmonton Center, good evening. What runway are you departing? How soon will you be ready?
Looks like runway 24, I might need no longer than 15 minutes. 332 Golf Juliet.
Okay, 2 Golf Juliet, you're clear to
Oh yeah,
follow
technically
all
it's on
by the
tower, I
West
think.
Airport, flight plan route, on departure, climb on course, flight level 280, block 0461.
Seb, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm just working on our descent here into Edmonton.
2 Golf Juliet, block 0461.
Alright, cleared to Walla Walla Airport flight plans route.
I bet you that's the airport right there.
Climb and maintain flight level.
Can't fully see any of it yet though.
On course, block 0461, 322 Golf Juliet.
2 Golf Juliet, read back is correct. Clearance valid now. Clearance cancels, not airborne by 0245 Zulu. No observed IFR traffic. Monitor CTAF frequency. Call me this frequency airborne.
Alright,
There's a lot of words there.
Released for IFR, void if not off by 0245. We'll call you airborne and advisory 322 Golf Juliet.
It's interesting. I don't know if I've ever done a Canadian, like, untowered departure. I've done towered many times, of course, but I don't know if I've ever done untowered.
71 Juliet Charlie, you're leaving my airspace. Vancouver Center is offline. Surveillance terminates. Monitor en route 122.8. See ya.
Over to Unicom. Thanks very much for the ATC. Have a good night. Stay Canada 71 Juliet Charlie.
Yeah, it's
Question
definitely
3138, Calgary arrivals now 125.9. Voyager 341, Edmonton International, Victor 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
We've got the airport in sight, Voyager 341.
Voyager 341, thank you. You're cleared the visual runway 02. Call me turning final.
The visual runway 02, we'll call turn in final, Voyager 341. I'm going to keep the descent going a little bit here. So technically, does that mean I need to follow the resurgence on the arrival? I don't think so, right?
November, descend 5,000, expect the ILS runway 30.
Descend to 5,000 feet, expect ILS runway.
So once it slows down to 250 here,
November
then
282.
I'm going to just flight level change the way down. Turn off the VNav. Alright, let me plug in my stuff here. Put that back. I almost forgot. Landing data. Which is out of date. I'm just going to use the stuff in Navigraph. 24084.
621 Charlie Hotel, you're cleared to Port Simpson, RNAV runway 14, approach TechStat transition, no observed TheFatRat traffic, monitor advisory, contact me down and clear to closure flight plan.
4 degrees.
Alright, we're cleared. RNAV 14, TechStat transition into Port Simpson, and we will cancel IF. Well, we'll let you know if we're going to cancel IF.
21 Charlie Hotel, roger, thanks.
Alright, so now we're set. VNav, flight level change. Or VNav off. And then flight level change. Watch it spool back. Still following the nav for now while I'm descending. I'll turn inbound shortly. Might turn a beam Obmox, maybe?
Houston 553, wind 300 at 9, clear to land runway 34.
Land 34.
Like how it's like, you're below your top of descent.
Air Canada 541, we're ready for lower.
Air Canada 541, when ready to send 2000.
So
Calendar
all but
2999.
max. About 3,670. I'm gonna go down to 4,000.
Canada 541.
And Air Canada 541 information, Juliet, 35 right.
Juliet and 35 right, Air Canada 541.
Air France 337, Mike, you're leaving Aerospace, Winnipeg Center's offline. Surveillance terminates, monitor on route 122.8. Thanks for flying, see ya.
I'll just go and hand fly it in now.
Air France 337, Mike, cheers. Number 282, November, you're clear the ILS runway 30, approach to that transition.
Cleared ILS approach runway 30 through transition, November 282 November.
And Air
Oh,
France
shoot, that's on the other
Mike,
approach
yeah,
there.
surveillance terminates, monitor on route 122.8. Have a good one.
Why did it slow down? Oh, come on. Throttle's mine.
Alaska 556, Seattle Center now, 135.45. Thanks for flying, see ya.
135.45, I'm trying to take from here.
And Voyager 341, Edmonton Tower now, 118.3. Thanks for flying, see ya.
118.3. See ya, Voyager 341. I'm actually not sure how to switch it. There we go. I don't think I've ever done it with that. Evan Tower, November, Christian Voyager, 341. We're on a left base visual runway 02.
Voyager 341, Edmonton Tower, good evening, winds 30012, gust 17, you're cleared to land runway 02.
Land runway 02, Voyager 341. Your flaps 2. I totally could have turned inside the final approach fixed if I wanted to. Alright, full flaps. Of course, I'm above the glide slope, but that's fine. I can easily make it. I haven't even made use of the speed brake at all.
Good day, Edmonton Tower, November 282, November on ILS approach runway 30.
Approaching
November
02.
November Edmonton Tower, good evening. Traffic at your 11 o'clock, 3000 reported site.
Traffic site, November 282, November.
November 282, November, winds 30012, gust 17, you're cleared to land runway 30.
Then land runway 30, November 282, November.
I'm all red, that's not good. And yeah, we're floating.
Voyager 341, welcome to Edmonton, exit right when able, advise parking.
Alright, when able, apron 6, Voyager 341.
Voyager 341, continue taxi Bravo 1, Bravo, Romeo, apron your discretion.
Number 1, Bravo, Romeo, apron of discretion, Voyager 341. I'd say, I mean, besides me floating a little bit, that was pretty good. I don't even have my landing light on. Oof. I forgot to turn it on coming through the flight levels. Not the greatest there, but, you know, it worked out. Alright, should I go flying somewhere else? I don't know. Check. Is Jeffrey B controlling tonight? No, he's not. He does sometimes on Tuesdays. I don't see him.
November 282, November, welcome to Edmonton, exit right when able, advise parking.
Exit right when able, any parking.
Any parking.
November 282, November, continue taxi Alpha 2, Alpha Charlie, apron your discretion.
Alpha 2, Alpha Charlie, apron pilot's discretion, November 282, November.
Delta 241, runway 30, altimeter 293, taxi apron your discretion, Oscar, Alpha, hold short runway 30.
And now I'm pretty sure I've been going to the right every time to park, and that's FedEx parking. Need to go over here. Turn off the lights, not blind any ramp workers that are out here, which I don't think there really is one. And then we're just gonna make a turnaround. I'd call that pretty good parking there. And the
November
APU's
282,
not on.
November, you're going the opposite direction. Where are you going?
Oof.
Oh, my apologies. I missaw Alpha 2 as just that one turn. You want to reroute me?
282 November, take your next left there on Alpha Echo into the apron, and apron your discretion.
Next left, then park discretion, November 282 November.
Yeah, I got about 17 hours on these engines. I don't think that's just the APU. That could be wrong. It might just be the APU. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense, because I've ran the APU now for that long. Alright, there we go. Other engine shutting down. Alright, I'd call that a couple successful legs up here in Canada.
Center. Script.
Of course, the APU is still going because I don't think we get ground power here. But that's pretty good there. Alright, well, tomorrow, of course, it is Wednesday. We're going up and controlling Indy Center, and there's a little event happening over in Memphis Center. That being, oh, what are they calling it? The Razorback event. What's it called? I'm forgetting what it's called now. Razorback Rendezvous. That's it. October 22nd. That is, in fact, tomorrow. 2300 to 2 Zulu. Maybe those people come through my airspace, maybe not. I don't know. They do have, I think, all but 2 of those tower staff. Let me check here. Where they're going to. Let me check real quick. So, dang, there's 2 of the towers they won't have staffed. Just so, you know, you guys don't not go fly there and go fly somewhere else. Not going to say which ones. Because who knows, maybe it'll get staffed, like last minute or something. But of course, I'm going to be working in Indy Center. Probably won't get that much traffic flying there, to be honest. But who knows. I have nothing special to do with any of that traffic anyways. It's all just send to Memphis Center. That's about it. Alright, well, if you have missed a stream or part of a stream, all the VODs can be found over on YouTube. It'd be great if you can check those out. And we'll go raid someone. Jeffrey B, baby. Oh, dev stream. Huh. L11011. For something he's not supposed to talk about. Alright, well, stick around for the raid over to Jeffrey B as he's, I guess, developing some models for planes. And, hit the follow button here, the follow button on his stream when you head on over. And we'll see you tomorrow for Indy Center.